Good morning everyone. Still trying to adjust the video. Rama, I think we need a light. So apologize, it's a little bit dark here. Let me go get the light. I think my face is it's still very dark. Not sure how many of you can see me. If you give me a second, I'm going to adjust different way, or maybe the camera will get adjusted. So without getting any delay, one more minute. We have one more minute. Hold on 1 second, please. ఇటు పెట్టినా లేకపోతే నువ్వు ఇటు కుదరదు. ఒక మ్యాట్ ఇవ్వు. బెంచ్ పెట్టి తెచ్చుకోండి. Thank you all for waiting for a couple of minutes. I think we will get started. I hope you can see me better now. This is as best as I could. Okay, so let's get started. It's still dark. Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining on a Saturday morning. I know a few of you are already waiting. It took me a while to adjust the camera and the place. So hopefully others will join. Right now I see 18 or 13 people or 15 people around the class. Normally our class is much bigger on a Saturday morning class. So hopefully others are joining, still joining. So while others are joining, let's start with the chant, Bhumkar chant. Take a deep inhale. Continue a few more times. Continue a couple more times. Full inhale. As you exhale, begin to do the root lock, Mula Bandha. As you begin to exhale towards the head, crown of the head, as you open up all the channels. So make sure you do the Mula Bandha. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrutyor ma amrutam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from untruth to the truth. Lead us from darkness to the light. Lead us from death to immortality. Peace within me, peace in the surroundings, peace in the universe. Slowly open your eyes. Bring your arms up, reach up. Deep inhale. As you exhale, slowly warming up, pushing the two walls away from you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. This time, as you keep the spine straight, place your left hand on the right knee. Extend your spine, bring your right arm up, support your spine straight with your fingertips on the behind, not leaning back, falling back. Keeping the spine straight as you inhale, elongate. As you exhale, Deepen the twist. Bring your right shoulder behind the left. Turn your head back and feel the stretch on your left side of the neck. Look through the right corners of the eye. It's a deep twisting, heart opening. Slowly bring to the center. Come back to the center. Reach up. Inhale. This time, place your right hand on the left knee and support your spine straight. As you inhale, elongate the spine. As you exhale, deepen the twist. Turn your head back. Look back. And feel the stretch on your right side of your neck. Look through the left corners of the eye. And slowly come back up. Reach up. And we're going to do a forward stretch. As we exhale, reach forward. If you cannot sit in this Sukhasana, like a easy stance here, easy sitting stance, you could always change to the Japanese style, like a Virasana style hero pose, like this way. This way you can sit comfortably, bring your arms up, reach up, inhale. As we exhale, reach forward. You can even completely bring your forehead down, walk your hands forward. As you elongate the spine, from the base of the spine all the way up to the root of the chakra, completely opening up your energy channels, elongating, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And keep your left arm up there as it is, completely straight and elongated. Turn your head, keep your left cheek on the mat. You can bring your right arm up, place your right arm wrapped around you. You can also lift your right shoulder up as you slightly twist. Opening your heart. Make sure you lift the right shoulder above the left as you deepen the twist. Bring your right arm up to the sky, literally towards the sky, and then sweep your right arm underneath your left armpit all the way until you can keep your right shoulder on the mat. Turn your head, keep your right cheek on the mat, lift the left arm up, place your left arm behind, lift your left shoulder up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. As you lift the left shoulder up, as you deepen the twist. Just make sure if you have a tight shoulder, this is the time to let go. Any tightness in your right shoulder. As you adding a deep twist. Melting your right shoulder onto the mat. Slowly come back to the center again. Reach forward. And slowly walk your hands behind as you sit straight. So we're going to do one more back stretch here. Place both hands on the mat. And arch your spine, lift your heart, open your throat. Up to the sky. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. That's a deep heart opening. Also, it opens up your throat as you drop your head behind. Feel that openness in your throat muscles, your throat chakra. And slowly come back. Arms back to the heart center. So for today's intention, as a theme of the month, Sabha sent a message that contentment, santosh, is the theme of the month. And so I'm going to share a couple of words about that. So it's one of the niyamas of yoga practice, Ashtanga yoga practice. It's a second niyama, right after the purity. The Saucha is the first one, the second one is the Santosh. Patanjali Yoga Sutras talks about this in the second chapter, Sutra 42. In that sutra, Patanjali mentions Santosh Adu Uttama Sukhalabhaha, that means contentment brings supreme happiness. And what does this contentment means? Contentment is not just fulfilling your desires. It's not just satisfying one desire and moving on to the next. That's not the real contentment that Patanjali is referring to. If it is merely contentment, is merely satisfying the desires, we would never attain the supreme happiness. So let me tell you a story about two birds living on a banyan tree. This story is actually written in Upanishads, one of the most ancient scriptures, right? Upanishads is Vedanta. And in that story, the two birds were living on a banyan tree. One of the birds is restless, always looks for fruits. Like sometimes it finds a sweet fruit. It is so happy it found this sweet fruit, and then looks for the next sweet fruit. So, but it happens to find a sour fruit. So it never, there's no guarantee that it will find a sweet fruit all the time, right? So it will find a sweet fruit. Whenever it finds a sweet fruit, it is so satisfied, it is so fulfilling, and it looks for another sweet fruit, never ends. But when it finds a sour fruit, it is so dissatisfied. It never wants to leave that sour taste in its mouth. So it wants to look for the sweet one again. So the cycle never ends. Whether she finds the sweet fruit or the sour fruit, the cycle never ends. So, but whereas it looks at the other bird, and it looks like that bird sitting on a branch seems peaceful, calm, serene, and it's not restless like this one, and it's not looking for picking this, picking that. It is looking happy, supreme, peaceful, and looking straight into the infinite distance somewhere, into that infinite consciousness somewhere. And then this bird keeps on looking at that bird, keeps wondering, how is that bird so calm? Why am I so restless? And it keeps looking at it, okay, but it doesn't understand. It keeps on moving forward with the finding fruits. But ultimately, by looking at the other bird, this bird finds peace in it too. This bird thinks, okay, maybe this isn't the solution. This isn't the way to be happy. This isn't the way to be content. This isn't the way to be satisfied. So it keeps looking at the other bird, and then it tries to learn. It tries to learn from the other bird. Keeps looking into the other bird. By merely looking into the other bird, it finds its own peace. It finds its own happiness. It finds its own contentment. But in the end, it realizes that other bird all along wasn't a separate bird. That other bird is also within itself. So this bird realizes that other bird is just me. It's just not somebody else. It's not some other bird. It's just me. It realizes this bird and that bird is one and the same. So we have that Atma, that weakness, that self-consciousness within us throughout. So it is best to look within and to be peaceful. And it is best to look not regretting the past, not worrying about the future, not being anxious. That doesn't get us anywhere, right? So that we become restless. So that's what Patanjali refers to the contentment in that sutra. That contentment is all about being supremely happy, being supremely looking inwardly, being meditative, reflective, and that's what the contentment. That's what the theme is today. And with that intention today, slowly we'll get warmed up and then do the rest of the class. Hopefully others are still joining. I'm not sure, but let's get moving, okay? So slowly, as you place your left arm on the mat, extend, arch to the right side of the body, look to the sky. There's no weight on the left hand on the mat. Place your right hand on the mat. Stretch on the other side. Slowly energizing your body. This is a great way to start the weekend. So next we will come into the Ashtanga Namaskara, or just come into regular plank. Palms right below the shoulders, legs in a straight line, spine in a straight line, including your neck is in a straight line. Place your knees on the mat, soften the elbows, like into Ashtanga Namaskara. Hips are not touching the mat, chin on the mat, and lower the hips down, slowly coming into Bhujangasana. Slowly come up into the, slowly come back, sit back into the child's pose. Forehead on the mat. And this is the resting pose you can come into throughout the asanas practice. As you rest, forehead on the mat, you can bring your relax your shoulders, bring your arms behind, and this is the posture you may want to come into when you need a rest through the class. So since I cannot see you, this is you. It is your responsibility. It is your practice. And, not unlike in the temple, I can correct you, watch you, observe you. But I know that you are all experienced, advanced. Some of you are advanced students and teachers. Some of you are beginners. So it's a mixed level class. So take care of yourself and see whatever modifications you need to do, whatever adjustments, and it is your practice. So you listen to your own inner self to practice. Also, I posted a message on the WhatsApp and the Facebook group that we will practice with the music today, and the music that some of the favorite music that you selected, and the playlist is HTGC Yoga Music playlist. I shared it on both on the Facebook and the WhatsApp. And this playlist you can play it on the YouTube, you can play it on Spotify, whichever one. I gave you three options, whichever one you like. I would prefer YouTube Music. It is same as YouTube, except I don't need to watch the videos. I can still listen to the music. Your choice, one of those three lists. You can play it on your own. You can play it in your own speakers in your family living room wherever you're practicing. I'm going to be listening on my headset because the microphone is not good enough if I play it to the speaker. So I'm going to listen to the same playlist in my phone, and you listen to the music as you practice in the speaker, in your external speaker. So the music playlist is called HTGC Yoga Music, and you select that, and then you start from the beginning. The first song is Anandamai, and you just play playlist. You don't need to watch video, but listen to the music. Okay, so as we get started, so slowly stand up, separate your feet. Maybe I need to adjust my mats here slightly. Separate your feet, place your hands on the hips, slowly reach forward. Hinge from the hips, elongate the spine, and forehead on the mat. Place your hands behind your back. Make sure you have a lower back spine. This is the tightest spot here. Is the second chakra, sacral chakra. The sacrum area is really tight for me. So that's the area we're working towards. Keeping the spine straight, trying to bring the head down. And then slowly inhale, come up. Rotate your hips all the way as you come down as you exhale. Now change direction every time you come, your head comes between the legs. Inhale, go up. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly warming up, loosening up your lower back muscles. And place your hands on the back. Walk your hands, both hands to the right foot and forehead to the right knee. Trying to keep the legs straight as you bring the forehead down towards the knee. You can even hold your left hand and you can hold on to the edge of the right foot and then bring your right arm up.
You can also wrap your arm behind as you lift the right shoulder up. Try to keep the knee straight as much as you can. Forehead back to the knee, and then slowly walk your hands to the other foot. Other foot, slowly. Reach both hands to the left foot. You can use your right hand to grab your left edge of the foot, forehead to the left knee. You can bring the left arm up all the way up. Wrap your left arm behind, lift your left shoulder up. Trying to keep the knee straight as you do this. Forehead back to the knee, and then come back to the center. This time we're going to do like a fold your right knee, Skandasana. Just fold your right knee, extend the left leg, and extend your left arm towards the left foot, right arm away from the body. You can even look at your right hand. So make sure this foot is on the toes, heel is up. As you balance. So forehead, both hands on the mat, slowly walking hands to the other side, and then fold your left leg, extend the right foot. Again, you support your body weight on the left toes. Can you bring both arms up into Anjali Mudra towards your heart center. You can also extend your right arm towards the right foot, extend the left. You can also look at the left hand. Back to the Anjali Mudra. So you can do a few times back and forth. So slowly listening to your body. Notice I'm using my hands as a switch between the postures. Initially, yes, you may want to use your hands on the mat as a switch initially. But eventually, you don't need the support of the hands. You can bring your palms to the heart. Come up, inhale, exhale. Inhale, come up. Again, it's a little bit harder on one side maybe than the other, but try your best. You know, I'm having tough time on this side. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. So do a few times. Then when you think you're ready, again, forehead comes back to the center. Just make sure your lower back is loosening up. Slowly come up. This time arch back. Push your hips forward. You arch your upper body back. Opening up your throat. And come back to the center. Palms back to the Anjali Mudra. Not if you can see me. Okay. So I don't know what song. The music playlist is playing in the regular order, not in the shuffle order. So we're on the second song. Okay, so we do a few more warm-ups here as we come into the plank. Palms right below the shoulders. Keep the spine and the neck in a straight line. Slowly do chaturanga if you can. If you cannot do chaturanga, you can do ashtanga. Your choice. Knees on the mat, soften the elbows. Do the ashtanga. Your choice. Or if you like to do chaturanga, just soften the elbows, come into chaturanga.